If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com. You're going to click on FIFA 21 right here, choose your platform you're buying coins on, choose the amount of coins you'd like to purchase, click buy now, and then put in the discount code CHIEF for 6% off your order. Now let's go ahead and let's get right into this video. What's up guys, it's Fifa Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be giving you a full overview of one of the best trading methods on FIFA 21, the 10-20-30 trading method. Now if you guys are new around here or you're enjoying the content, would you please hit that subscribe button. We're going to try to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of FIFA 21, so it would mean a lot if you did subscribe. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and then all the other links down there as well. And with all that said, let's go ahead and dive in to this full overview. And if you guys would please hit that like button right now, press the thumbs up. It does help me out a ton. So 10-20-30 method, how to set it up. First of all, it's very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to go quality special here. You're going to go minimum bid price 10,000, maximum bid price 20,000, minimum buy now 30,000, hence the 10-20-30 method. And then as I said, quality special. So what this method is essentially you're just going to set up this filter and then you're just going to try to bid on cards that are going to be good deals. So at the end of the day, it's a very simple method, but it's complex in terms of how to know what cards to buy, what prices to buy them at, what to sell them at, and just kind of when to do this method. So what we're going to do is we are going to dive into that right now. So first, let's talk about when you're on this method, there are so many cards here. How do you know what to buy? How do you know the prices? What do you do? So in terms of knowing what cards to look at and what prices they go for, the first thing I do is I just have a scroll through and I just mark things and add them to my transfer targets. Anything that looks like a good card and might go for a bit more than what the bid on it is right now. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is just kind of marking all these cards. And then from there, you're going to go over to your transfer targets section here. And I did win this card before the video. We'll get to that in a second. And what you're going to do is you're going to have all these cards here. And then you kind of need to know exactly what price they sell for and what you can bid on them. So what I do is I go over to my computer here and I go to Footbin. And what I do is I'll just type in the name of these players here and just kind of go to the card I'm looking at and see what it's selling for, and then I'll keep that in mind. So this Odegaard is going to sell for about 25k. If I check this Christensen I've got here, so 25k, he's going to go for about 60k. This Nelson Semedo card. And then basically I just keep in mind all these prices while I scroll through here and kind of monitor what these cards are selling for. So I'm going to come back here, and so this Odegaard we know sells for about 25k, and there's a 25k bid on him there. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of him. However, this Christensen we know goes for about 60k. And now he's got a 60k bid on him, so we just get rid of him. And as things get bids that are far too high for what you want to bid on them, what you're going to do is you're just going to remove them from your transfer targets. However, this Nelson Semedo we know goes for about 44,000 coins, so we're going to go ahead and bid on him. And it's just a continuous process of running through this and continuously bidding on these cards. Now, the thing with this method is it can get very frustrating in that most of the time you're just going to spend a lot of time on this method just sitting there getting outbid. That's just how it is. But every once in a while you're going to get a fantastic deal on a card where you can make a lot of coins. And that's this first card I picked up before the video. Literally took me about 45 seconds to get this card. Sometimes this method is just unbelievable. So let's kind of talk about this. I went and picked up this Thiago for 19,750 coins. So let's see what he's going for. And this will get into my next point. Whenever I win a player, I don't just list up for whatever Footbin says. I always go in and check actually what the player is selling for on the game. So I'm going to go Thiago, ones to watch. and kind of see what he's selling for right here. And when you're listing these players up, always, always, always list for the cheapest price on the market and undercut it by a significant amount. There's one here for 43.5K. I think I'm going to list mine for 40K because the thing with a lot of these cards is there isn't a ton of demand for them. So I try to always list my card up nice and cheap. As you can see there's another one for 40K. I try to list mine up for nice and cheap so it does sell relatively quickly. Oh, that Nelson Semedo is still there, you know. So these Odegaards both went for large bids. I try to get a relatively good size undercut, as I was mentioning, so these cards do sell. Now, there was one listed for 40K there. I'm going to list mine 39, see if it sells, hopefully. It might have to go even a bit lower than that. But even then, I'm going to be just about doubling my coins on this Thiago card. So, I mean, say it takes me a while to get this Nelson Semedo. I mean, I could potentially be making, we saw he goes on Footbin for 44,000 coins. I could potentially make 15,000 coins on this one card. So it's one of these methods where I do have to mention, you'll spend a lot of time, like I said, getting outbid. It will be frustrating, which is why I always recommend to people on stream in the Discord, this is a method you're going to keep an eye on. No way this Hakimi went for 22K and we missed it. He goes like 37,000 coins. That's how many deals can roll in here like that, boys. You just have to find the right card. Like you're going to spend a lot of time getting outbid. You just have to stick to it. And like I mentioned to a lot of people in the Discord on stream, you have to do this typically late at night or early in the morning when there's not as many people in the game, just because you'll be able to get a lot more cards on bid. So once I've kind of exhausted my transfer targets, that's when I'll come back through here, go 10, 20, and 30, and come back in here and find some more cards. And like I like to do is skip ahead like a couple minutes here so I can mark cards and so I have time to kind of check their prices on Footbin. So I flip ahead here and just kind of keep an eye on all of these cards. So I'll go through, mark everything on my transfer targets, and then go back through and just check prices while we're waiting for these to kind of get down to the last couple minutes. And again, in terms of just like keeping an eye on these cards and knowing which ones to mark, these man of the matches and stuff and low rated things I try to stay away from. I try to go, the one to watches are typically what's really good for me. And I typically stay away from team of the week cards as well. Again, whoever won this Nelson Semedo just made 8,000 coins on this card. So it's a viable method for a lot of people. People are making coins. Like I mentioned, that Hakimi went for like, what was it? He went for 22,000. I'm pretty sure, let me show you here on Footbin here. I'm pretty sure he is like 37,000. Yeah, 37K for that card. And I believe my Thiago sold as well, boys. So just like that, I may have underlisted him. I could have listed him a bit higher, but I've doubled my coins on that card. And again, it took me about 30 seconds to win that card. It really is a lot of luck with this, and you are going to get outbid a lot. I know it gets frustrating. Sometimes I don't do this method because I just get fed up with sitting here and getting outbid non-stop. So again, back to kind of checking prices here. This Arthur goes for about 28K. Let's keep that in mind. Thiago, I know, goes about 40K. Davidson here. Let me check his price. Team of the season. Davidson goes for about 76K. Wow. And then let me go Rule Breakers Kamara here. And basically, I just get all these prices in my head real quick and then just rock from there. So I've got all these prices down. Let's see if we can win some cards on bid here to kind of end off this video and show you guys just kind of this method in action and potentially maybe another Thiago. And sometimes you may just find a card that is working really well for you. And if you do, you could just stick with that one individual card. Now, this Arthur sells about 25k, it looks like, maybe 26k. So we'll keep an eye on him. Thiago, we know, is 40, and he's got a 37,000 coin bid on him there. So we're just going to go ahead and remove him. Now, this Arthur we need to keep bidding on. This Davidson goes for about 76,000. So I'm going to go ahead and just bid like 56k on him there. This Lukaku, I'm guessing, goes for a lot. I don't really know his price. I didn't check it. And then this Kamara, I know, goes at least like 22, 23,000. So again, you're just going to sit here. You're going to get outbid on a lot of cards. And a trick a lot of people like to use is you wait until the very, very last second to bid on a card. And a lot of times that will actually work. Wow, look, this person thinks they're about to make 20k on this card. And I'm about to ruin their day when I bid on it last second here. Boom, 57. Oh, someone else bid on it. Oh my goodness. And you just keep going through and doing that. And yeah, like, it's a decent method, waiting until the last couple seconds to bid on a card. A lot of times it does help. A lot of times it may just be kind of useless. It's worth giving a go, but a lot of times you will like accidentally miss cards or something like that just because you're doing that. Again, just keep scrolling through, keep an eye on all of these, and do your best to win as many cards as possible, but it is very tough at times. Like right now, I am literally doing this at like peak hours, which is why I'm struggling to win things, and why I was surprised I got such a great deal on that Thiago card. Very happy with my profit on that, because right now is just not the time to be doing this. We'll go 19.5k on that Arthur. Hopefully I can win one of these. It looks like people are really keeping an eye on these cards. Really, what is Kamara's exact price here? So he only goes like 22k-ish, maybe 21. So that might be my last bid on him. Keep an eye on Arthur though. I'll go 20.5, and that'll be my last bid on Arthur. And then Davidson, I'll go 64 on him, and that'll be my last bid. Lukaku, I honestly don't even know his price, so I'm going to get rid of. And then that Dries Mertens might have been quite a good deal for someone. And then, yeah, we're getting outbid on these cards. So a bit unfortunate there, but as we showed you, the Thiago we got a fantastic deal on. So in terms of just summing this method up at the end of this video for you guys, quality special, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, bid on cards for appropriate prices, sell at a decent sized undercut so your cards do sell. This person's going to get a great deal there. Sell at a decent price undercut so your cards sell, and then just go back through, keep doing the same thing over and over, always checking prices, staying on top of that so you can make the most coins possible. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.